Yay. Oh,
choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing. I'm choosing heaven today. Choosing heaven. I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing. I'm choosing heaven, choosing love, yeah.
good morning and welcome to the devotional. I do feel like Mr. Rogers a little bit. Hi. I could do worse. Mr. Rogers was pretty cool. He was pretty cool. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Be Hood Sunday Devotional, powered by Kuumba in Motion, expressing transformation. My name is Rickie Byars. I'm joined this morning with a beautiful team of singers. They're incredible, incredible. We have Naila Porter, Reese Whitaker, Safia Baidi, Rashid Lani, Jermone Byers, and I said what my name is. Her name is Georgia M. Ultra when she shows up. Yeah, Georgia had to go see some talented people last night, so she might be floating on in a little interesting, but in time, remember that? Don't you need a babysitter? That would be Sly Stone. So we're going to begin and start your sharing. Tell your friends to come on. We're on, and life is good. I give thanks. It's a little chilly in the room. That's why I wear these. They're cool and stylish, but really, this is really, I think, it comes with age. You get cold. Thank you, God. I'm grateful. What about that? The name of this song is I'm Grateful. Grateful. Sing along with us. Grateful. Grateful. I am grateful to be grateful in my soul. Let's take it up. Grateful. I am grateful to be grateful in my soul. Let's take it up. Higher. Grateful. I am grateful to be grateful in my soul. Let's take it up. Grateful. I am grateful to be grateful in my soul. I'm grateful in my soul. Who I am in my soul. I'm grateful in my soul. Who I am. I'm grateful in my soul. I'm grateful in my soul. Who I am in my soul. I'm grateful in my soul. Grateful for being shining my light, shining my light. I'm grateful in my soul. I'm grateful in my soul. In my soul. In my soul. I said I'm so grateful. I said that I'm grateful, Lord. Yes, I am. Yeah. I'm grateful. Ooh, yeah. In my soul. I'm grateful. I'm so grateful, Lord. Yes, I am, Lord. Yeah. In my soul. I'm grateful in my soul. Oh my God. In my soul. I'm grateful in my soul. Oh my God. In my soul. I'm grateful in my soul. Oh my God. In my soul. Grateful in my soul. In my soul. I'm grateful in my soul. Oh my God. In my soul. I'm grateful in my soul. 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 In my soul. I'm grateful. Ashe. It's beautiful. Woo. So Rashid, I apologize that she brought the water to you. Okay, so you passed it around. Okay, great. Okay. So it's already passed. It's already passed around. Okay. I passed it. Yes. Well, good morning, everybody. Are you grateful? I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Yeah, like, oh my gosh. So how was your gig yesterday?
My gig?
Yeah.
It was actually
So it wasn't a gig.
it was a poetry event.
Oh, yeah.
So it was kind of because there was reading. So yeah, it was wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you sing?
I did. I sang and I read. So yeah,
Oh, you read too?
yeah.
Anything that you could read in the Be Hood? Sometimes.
Sometimes, absolutely.
See, we get things together in the Be Hood. We didn't even know you were a poet.
Yeah,
A poet and didn't even know
I
it.
have a book coming out.
And, oh, she's got a book coming out. That's Naila Porter. She's got a.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, and it's a book of poetry.
It is. It is. It's a book. It's called Carolina Blue Black Tobacco Stained Wisdom in Sacred Cotton Hand-Me-Downs.
You know, I have a hard time remembering Estella's books. You know, Estella the poet has a book, and I still can't tell you the title. Something about truth shots, and something, you know.
I remember Carolina though.
But I remember Carolina and Naila Porter. Is your name Nye Porter or Naila? You're gonna do Naila Porter. Okay, great. All right. I'm just checking on everything. Make sure we can follow you. You know, because these poets, man, they do books, and the books be like, you know, for colored girls committed suicide when it rained. You know, it took a long time for people to be able to remember that. You know, but they did, and you know, so yeah.
Wow. But I had to just give it all.
Yes. Well, anyway, it happened.
Some mosquitoes was coming.
Okay, thank you. For some reason, this little speak from your heart just keeps showing up
He really
in
trying
my
to do
notes.
Well,
We're not going to do it, but it just, you know, I'm thinking like, So I'm being guided this morning. First of all, before the devotional ever goes live, and before anybody ever comes, I'm in the house, you know, getting things ready. You know, I won't call myself Eleanor Rigby because I'm not picking up the rice from the church for where the wedding has been. You know, but it's like I enjoy preparing the space. I enjoy everything that I do, and I go really hard with it. Like I start with the refrigerator, you know, and I throw away all the food that you don't need anymore, and you know, find ways to recycle, and I'm doing all these things when other people might have been using that time a little more differently, but that's my way, you know. It's just like, yes, the process, and to make everything as nice as it can when people come, that it feels balanced, that you can find everything that you want. And then I do the other things. Now, I know ministers, they prepare sometimes 2-3 days. They're doing their readings, they're doing their things, you know. I don't do that because I don't consider myself that kind of minister, but I am a minister of music. And so I'm hoping that the songs will minister to you. Hello, everybody who came in this morning in the B-Hood. And thank you for being with us this morning. And also, I want to invite you to leave comments on the left side, too. You can leave comments on the left side. You know, the chat is the chat, but the left side is what people read when they come to see the devotionals over and over again. So it's like, say how you feel about the music, or, you know, or whatever. Just leave it right there in the side if it's favorable. Give thumbs up to our thing. That does something good for us. I don't know, but it's good. You know, it's good. Today, a whole lot is happening. This is April 24th. Lots of birthdays today. Oh, what's up, Georgia? Georgia has just entered the room. Okay, so it's April 24th, and I'm reading today from the Daily Word, which is put out by the Unity organization, and this is a Unity publication. My mom used to read it every day, and I got these for her, and they still come. So I'm going to read it today because I like the reading. It says, "We gather and magnify the presence of God."
Yes.
Woo-hoo! As I gather with others in the spirit of love and peace, my awareness of God's presence becomes more powerful, even palpable. Together, we create an energy, a vibration greater than any of us has alone. I am comfortable and at ease when I notice our differing appearances, preferences, backgrounds, and opinions, because I am reminded of the limitless diversity of divine expression and my place in it. Oh, let me read that again. Now, somebody wrote this. This is the person who wrote these. I'll tell you their name later. But this is a person, and so this is their perspective. This might not be true for you, but this person is saying from their heart, this is their devotion. They says, I'm comfortable and at ease when I notice our differing appearances, preferences, backgrounds, and opinions, because I am reminded of the limitless diversity of divine expression and my place in it. So I can take that people have different points of view, that they can make different decisions about their bodies, about everything, about what they choose to do in life, because it's a vast universe. When I join in fellowship with my family, friends, and all others who are dear to me, each of us becomes a mirror for the others. We see in one another the divine presence that lives in and expresses as every person. The unifying energy of divine love unites and binds us together. In this love, we are one. How very good and pleasant it is when kindred live together in unity. That's from Psalms 133. From Psalm 133, verse 1. How very good and pleasant it is when kindred live together in unity. We gather and magnify the presence of God. So that's the reading from the Daily Word. And I say, Ashe, Ashe. Yes. Yes, of course. Well, you're asking permission. You would like to. I love, you're so polite this morning, Rashid.
I claim that. He said, I claim that.
Go ahead, Rashid. What you got to say, my brother? What were you saying? Oh,
Well, actually, good morning, y'all.
It's the Rashid show.
Hey, hey, hey. Anyway, I mean, I did request permission to share a reading, which I was actually requested to do so by our lovely Miss Rickie Byars.
Yeah. Hold it out away from your mouth a
A
little
little
bit.
more?
It's just feeding
Yeah.
back some kind of way.
Okay, so my contribution as far as readings go.
Oh, I did ask you to.
Yeah, you sure did.
Oh, wow. I wouldn't read it now. We just had a reading, so
Yeah.
but we'll be in the reading part. Okay.
So this is from the Laws of Manifestation by David Spangler.
Yes.
Abundance. Viewed by the personality, abundance is a measure of quantity. It means plenty, a multiplicity of things and forms. To the soul, however, abundance is a quality.
Hey,
It means the one essence within all things,
come on.
from which all things spring.
Okay.
To have a consciousness of abundance on a soul level does not mean having a sense of access to many things,
Okay.
seemingly stored in some treasure house, but rather being at one with the essence behind and within all things.
Yes.
Hello.
True abundance is a consciousness of wholeness,
Yes.
That's it.
oneness and quality, not of separateness,
Yes.
multiplicity, and quantity.
Yes.
Thank you.
Come on, Rashid. Come on. Let me find
And the name of that book is
From the Laws of Manifestation.
The Laws of Manifestation by David Spangler. That's a great book. That's a great book. You know, can you pass that reading over here?
Need that.
Thank you, Rashid.
What up, G?
Family.
That is beautiful. That's beautiful. We'll be reading that a little bit. And that's from David Spangler. This is from Idris Hester, the percussionist and a beautiful, beautiful man. Idris says, I'm doing the one thing that I really love, and I'm just doing that.
Come on.
That's what,
He said just that.
I'm just doing that.
It's just that.
And that came, and I read this before, that came in a conversation that we had. But when he says, I'm doing the one thing that I really love, what he does in all the things, various expressions of himself, has to do with percussion and drumming. So he teaches communication. He does all kinds of things. He does all kinds of things. But it's all expressing through his music, you know. And he says, I'm doing the one thing that I really love, and I'm just doing that. And I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful. I pray, meditate, drum, and help people. I was like, yes. And his last words, which are really funny, he says, and then I'm supposed to die. See,
I like the word choice, though.
I'm supposed to die because they've told him so many times that he's going to die, and he never did. I mean, we never, and we won't die either. But we will disappear from here.
We will multiply.
We will multiply.
Back on abundance.
And I'm just
Just that.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me know that love is all around me.
Let me know that love is all around me.
Oh, let me know that love is all around me.
Let me know that love is all around me.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me learn from all the ways I fall.
Let me learn from all the ways I fall.
Oh, let me know that love will heal us all.
Let me know that love will heal us all.
Oh, let me walk each day a little wiser.
Let me walk each day a little while.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me serve in a holy, holy way.
Let me serve in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me share the good that's overflowing.
Let me share the
Good that's overflowing. Oh, let me care for those around the world.
Let me care for those around the world.
Oh, let my steps reveal the path of peace.
Let my steps reveal the path of
peace. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Rashid. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Let me love in a holy, holy
Mhm. Oh, yes. And Rashid is just doing that.
Just that.
He's just doing that.
He's doing just that.
He's doing just that. Yeah, I'm just doing that.
That's what Oh my
I'm doing just that.
Rashid.
Rashid. Yes, yes. This is beautiful.
Use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. I used to think God was the sun, God is the sun, but God's so much more than the earth or the stars or all of creation. God is creator, all in all, leading us to shine His light as me, as you. So use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do.
My sisters, you sound so good this morning. All that we're saying is,
Command my hands,
oh,
what must they do?
command my
Command my
life.
It's here for you.
God is the love
God is the love,
that heals
heals
all.
all creation.
God is
God is
creator.
creator.
Makes all things new.
All things new.
Ooh, yeah.
And God needs us to shine His light as we,
Oh, yeah.
as you. So use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. Show me all that I must do. Show me all that I must do.
Ashe. Pouring libations today for the heavenly host that's here in us, as us, all around us. For those who came before us and those who come after us. For the presence of the living God that's making and moving and having its being in us right now, in this present moment, in this breath. We give thanks. We're so grateful. So grateful to be alive, to be together, to share and comfort and care for each other. We're thankful. And so it is. Amen. Last Sunday at the devotional, the Easter Sunday devotional, which was out of sight. It was so beautiful with the VCC and or the Agape Choir members. Some people know them as that. And we had just lots of friends that came out and to sing together. Singing those songs just was awesome. And last week there was a beautiful woman that was among us. Her name is Terry Lynn Moore. And Terry Lynn's mother had a medical emergency as soon as she was done with the devotional and she went home. So her mother had to go to the hospital for surgery. So she sent a text and said, "Hey, would you guys put my mom on the prayer list?" Yes. And I said, "Yes, your mother's name is on the prayer list. Her name is Miss Estelle Moore, and beautiful woman." She sent me a picture of her mom. I was like, golly, her mother is so gorgeous. So we're holding the high watch to here today and pouring our libations in honor of her and those who need to be held in prayer, need to be remembered. As they're walking through, we bless them, hold them high in prayer. We're remembering the family, the Beckwith family, this morning as they have released their beloved Celeste. Celeste and Michael were married and produced two beautiful children who had children, Ki'ilu, who and his children are having children. So Celeste had grandkids, she had children, she had grandchildren, had great-grandchildren, and she leaves behind a beautiful husband. And the family is, they're going through it because she was substantially present in the family for a very, very long time, and a very beautiful person. So God bless you, Celeste, as she makes her way to be with her God, her spirit, the eternal spirit of her, which includes her mom, her father, all of her great-grandparents and all that it took to make a Celeste. She goes over to the heavenly realms, and God bless her. God bless her. Yes. Doris James, who passed on last year, Doris James's sister Hetty is in hospice now, and so we're holding her sister Hetty. Doris and Hetty were like that. They were like that. And they would show up at the Soul Sisters retreat together, and none of us knew that they were as up in years as they were, and I always, we just had no clue, and it didn't matter because they were so present in their love for each other and their love for me and the way they loved my mom, who has passed over. So we just, we come and we go. The door opens and it closes. It's this is going on, just like our in-breath, out-breath.
That's right.
We have babies that are planning to come, and we have others who are passing. And so we just allow it to be and just give thanks for our moments together, and that we will live in a holy, holy way.
Yeah.
So when people think of us, they'll think the highest and the best of what we brought to their life. We didn't practice this, but I think we can make our way through it. I think I changed the key. I wrote this when I was a little younger. And then this is the O-E-I-E-I. nobody know what I'm doing up in here. Oh, yeah. Oh, the Spirit of God is all that I am now. The Spirit of God is all that I am now. The Spirit of God is all that I am now. The Spirit of God is all that I am now. Don't worry about me, now I am alright, yeah. Don't worry about me, now I am alright. That worry you had, let it fade into the light. That body I had, let it fade into the light. The Spirit of God is all that I am now. The Spirit of God is all that I am now. The Spirit of God is all that I am now. The Spirit of God is all that I am now. We are more than flesh. We are more than time. We are more than flesh. We are more than time. We are more than flesh. We are more than time. We are more than flesh. We are more than time. Oh, yeah. Oh, we are, yeah. Oh, we are, yeah. Oh, we are, yeah. If I could not do what I could not see, if I could not do what I could not see, lift up my name for what I tried to be. Lift up my name for what I tried to be. Oh, and don't worry about me, now I am alright. Don't worry about me, now I am alright. That worry you had, let it fade into the light. That worry you had, let it fade into the light. 'Cause the Spirit of God is all that we are now. The Spirit of God is all that we are now. The Spirit of love is all that she is now. The Spirit of love is all that she is now. Oh, yeah. Oh, we are, yeah. Oh, we are, yeah. Oh, we are, yeah. So if you had loved ones that passed on this week, we're lifting them up in this song of celebration that the Spirit is singing from the other side. This is a song that the departed sang to me. They said, don't worry about me, I'm all right. So that body I had, let it, hey, it's fading into light. Because I'm more than flesh. I was always more than flesh. I'm more than time. You just thought you was 70 years old. Girl, you eternal. That's the part we're celebrating. So Diane Hall went over to the other side and she told me like, hey, I'm free. Eve Allen, she's free. Wrapping our hearts around Lucius Allen, her husband. If I could not do what I could Spirit of God is all that we are now.
The Spirit of God is all that we are now.
Oh, we are, yeah. We are, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's like coming back again to get it right. Reincarnated again to get it right. Y'all so cute. We got it right this time because I found Rashid Lani. Yes, the Spirit of God is all that we are now. No tambourines over there, huh? Y'all cute today. Y'all don't feel like playing no tambourine. Y'all don't feel like playing no tambourine. Y'all looking so cute there.
You know, I'm gonna let the Spirit move me to play.
Yeah.
Cause if the Spirit don't move me to play, I'm gonna be off.
Yeah.
That's the way the anointing works.
That's the
It's
way.
the nature of the oil.
The nature. So here's a shout out to Rob McDonald, who's on the road, and he couldn't be here today. So, but thank you, Rob McDonald, because through Rob McDonald we get to do the conference room, and that was really wonderful last
Love
week.
you, Uncle Rob.
Yes. Next week, the Be Hood Sunday Devotional will be happening on Skid Row. We will be at the LA Can, CAN, in their courtyard. They have a beautiful courtyard, and there's an all-day women's retreat that's happening on Skid Row. And Skid Row is downtown part of Los Angeles where houseless people are, lots of them. Lots of them are there, and then there are some places, there are some homes out, there are some places for dwelling there. What do you call them? There's some shelters that are there, and some SROs. I forget the name of it, but anyway, some places, some other housing that's provided, but a lot of people there don't have houses, and they live on the street, and lots of women. And so LA Can is a beautiful organization, and there are several down there. USEP, which is the United Coalition East Prevention Project, with Charles Porter, the great Charles Porter, who we know him his work downtown Skid Row, and Lucky, just a whole lot of people down there working, bringing their best. OG, lots of folks. Lots of people who passed on used to bring much good down there. General Jeff is one of them. So, but LA Can, with Monique Noel and Peter, I can't remember your last name, but they're doing an all-day women's retreat to pamper, to take care of the women on Skid Row. And they invited me to come down and to sing. I said, well, can I bring the devotional? They were like, oh, my God, yes. So they loved that idea. And so we'll be down there in the courtyard. And you're welcome to come and be a part of that. Yes, next Sunday. And so LA Can, I think the name of their organization is, their website is Cangress. CANGRESS.org, Cangress. Because LA Can don't play. They deal politically. They look at things that are not equitable and how people's rights are being marginalized. And so does USEP and the other organizations that are working down there together to bring some kind of equity down there. And it's hard because when sometimes city governments, they do all kinds of things, and you got to be up on it to see what's happening. I was just looking at what was done with the city government in my town, Charlotte, North Carolina, and how how the neighborhood, Brooklyn, was totally destroyed. Totally destroyed. And it was government that did it. It wasn't the people. The people didn't even know because they didn't know how city governments worked. But anyway, LA Can does, and they have lawyers and other people that help them understand that language. And they bring it. So, and they celebrate, and they have all kinds of beautiful ways to celebrate the people there. And I'm just thankful that they called on me. So that's where we'll be.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's where we'll be next Sunday. Yes. It's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. And later on in the month, we'll make another outdoor appearance, which was really great. That was really good. Yes, last week was so good.
I am to sing of the glory of God.
I am to sing of the glory of God.
Oh, I am to sing of the glory of God.
I am to sing of the glory of God. The glory,
It's around,
the glory,
expressing,
the glory,
creating,
the glory, the glory, the glory,
it's around me,
the glory,
within me.
the glory.
I am,
Sing of the glory of God.
I am to dwell in the presence of God.
I am to dwell in the presence of God.
I am to dwell in the presence of God.
I am to dwell in the presence of God. The presence,
Unfolding,
the presence,
is expressing,
the presence,
creating,
the presence, the presence, the presence,
it's around us,
the presence,
deep within
the
us.
presence.
I am
Dwell in the presence of God. Oh, holy, 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 holy. I am to dwell in the presence of God.
to dwell.
Oh, holy, 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 holy. I am to sing of the glory of God.
I am to sing of the glory of God.
I am to sing of the glory of God.
I am to sing of the glory of God.
I am to sing of the glory of God. The glory,
It's unfolding,
the glory,
it's expressing,
the glory,
it's creating,
the glory, the glory, the glory,
it's around us,
the glory,
deep within
the
us.
glory. I am to sing of the glory of God. Oh, holy, 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 holy. I am to sing of the glory of God. Oh, holy, 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 holy. I am to sing of the glory of God. Oh, holy, 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 holy. I am to sing of the glory of God.
I am to sing.
Holy, holy, I am to sing of the glory of God. Sing of the glory of God.
To sing. of the glory, the glory. Oh, in me to glorify you, to glorify you, God. Yes, indeed.
Yes, Reese, that's what you were born to do.
Just
Libations for all that brought Reese here. Grandma Birdie
Yes.
and Grandpa and
Yes.
great-grandpa and your mom
Yes.
and your dad and everybody
Yes.
mixed up in there to make a Reese a Reese.
so thankful.
So thankful.
Thank you.
So thankful.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
All that are known and unknown. Thank
Yes. Yes. Known and unknown.
But equally as
you. Yes.
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 Yes. Reese be representing. Let me tell you something. Reese show up on time too. I want to thank you for your donations, because it's going to allow me to give Reese a little bit more money, because Reese shows up on time. So she gets the bonus this week. She showed up 3 times in a row before everybody else. Yes. Yes. And she got on the B Hood sweatshirt.
yes.
And this blue is actually.
Oh, yes, and so does.
Like that
And,
blue is
what?
I don't usually wear blue. I love this blue.
That blue is beautiful.
I love this blue.
Yeah, I have a one that I got from Marion. Here's a shout out to Marion.
Hey, Mary.
Marion, and who helped with the table? Maxine, you helped with the table last week. Was it Marion and Sue Lingle?
Yeah, I think it was Sue.
But they, oh man, they did so good on the table, because it's kind of like hospitality and sales. So it's love and merch, you know. Little love and little merch.
Church mates.
Yeah. The church ladies. And so the next day, when Marion found out that she was, what she said, overcharging for the T-shirts, I would say it wasn't overcharging. That was good. Next week we'll have a sale at the real price.
It's a sale, y'all. It's a sale.
It's a sale. So if you went to buy a T-shirt last week and you were like, oh, wow, these T-shirts are a little pricey, well, just get ready to buy them again, because the price is coming down. And there's a shirt for you. There are only 6 sweatshirts left
Ooh, you see that?
of 95.
Out here.
Out here, floating around. The B Hood is all in the place, and Maxine got the B. She got one with the B.
Yeah, I like the B one.
She got the B.
That's the,
You know, well, I don't know. That's cute for Rashid. Look at Rashid.
I got the gold one though. It's so soft.
Oh, he done added it to the uniform.
And Santos too.
He done added to the uniform.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'll have only one more of the gold B. The gold B, and it's a 2 extra large. It feels good, right?
Is that the one Santos has on?
You wear it every day?
I just can't.
I don't even have. I gotta buy one.
No, Georgia, you bought 3. You don't have to buy it.
But I need the latest and greatest edition.
You need that gold, John.
I need that. Let me help sell.
It's just one left. It's just one left, but I may do another run. Those were, but you know, I'm telling you, the thing about merchandise, it's a whole nother zone.
Okay.
And I'm glad that it's almost gone because I can go into another zone, like music, getting music out there. But it's like you counting shirts and carrying on, and it's like, well, you don't need to be doing everything. Well, I'm not, but I am. So, because I'm having fun.
And you know what, Mom? Growing up, seeing you do this taught me so much about abundant awareness. Says coming from inside of you, the ideas that you have and acting on those ideas.
Yeah.
That's going, instead of going like, well, I wish I could get, somebody make me a sweatshirt so I could find a way to. Like I had never seen you do that.
No.
So
Did
I'm
not.
just on the flip side. I just want to say it's a beautiful thing to see. It's very inspiring.
Thank you.
Yes, it is.
Yes. That's that entrepreneurial spirit.
That's right.
Well, we can build our own. We can create our own. That's
what it's all
And
about.
the thing, what spoke to me most about Kwanzaa was the Nguzu Saba, and the principles that were taken from Kenya.
Yeah.
Those were, Kenya, it's where they originated. And the one about Ujima, working and building our union, we're working together, collective work and responsibility, that we get to bring the community what inspires the community, and sometimes I can be on the other side, like, well, do we need anything else? It's like, you know what? I stopped doing so many things, and people just keep doing other things to ruin the planet. It's like, and I stopped doing things to serve the planet, and it seems like there's this energy that just wants to dump trash into our water, into our air, into the earth. It's like, well, how can I like do my part? But you gotta do that in moderation, because sometimes when you're thinking like, well, I don't need to create one more thing, you won't create anything else.
And that's real.
You won't create anything else.
And the deal, it's like, the deal is, it's like it go back to the abundance, right?
Mm-hmm.
When we talk about abundance, it's actually like a principle
Yes.
of the soul, right? And so if you're doing things out of love, and then you do those things and you go, well, it's not enough, then it kind of voids the love that you did it with. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the same awareness that haunts people that would do harm to this earth, right? And I think the deal is like, if there are people who are acting on their disconnection with this earth, then ever more is it important for us to connect with the earth, and that connection with the soul, with the all them good twinkly things that the earth provide. The main one being like the sunlight, grounding ourselves in the presence of the earth, and you're connected with that, and that is the wealth that the earth needs. Because Mama want to see her kids, and that's all I have to say.
And it was just Earth Day.
Yeah, it was just Earth Day, but but the next day is Earth Day too. So so for me, the 22nd is beautiful. They started some kind of awareness around it.
That's good. Some people need that.
Some people need it.
Some people need that.
Some people really need it, and they get informed about things. Speaking of information, my little buddy Natalie Pace did
that cover.
a book, and the name of the book is The Power of 8 Billion. It's up to us. And this book is a beautiful book. I was trying to get her writing, of the description of it. But what it is, it's just all kinds of ways we can reduce, we can add to the life of this beautiful earth, by not ruining her, The ways that we can change our ways of living, and not pollute so much, not create so much waste. Rejuvenating depleted land, just fresh water conservation. She just got so many different things in here. And so check this book out, get it. You can get it as an ebook, an audio book. But she did it this way because this is another way to do it, but it's on recycled paper. You recycle paper, and gratitude is more important than hope. 8 billion people.
Okay.
She says the power of 8 billion is up to us is centered on two important premises. One, that gratitude is more important than hope.
That's serious.
8 billion people leading greener lives is the solution for healing our planet. So just leading a greener life, a greener life. Do your best to not make a mess. Yes, Rashid.
Thank you. I just wanted to add a word on about merchandise. Is that while it might be looked at separate, like commercial versus artistic, I think your vibration carries over into the merch.
Yeah, it does.
And so, and the thing is that the people who buy the merch actually want to connect with you.
Yes.
And connect with us
Yeah.
as part of the Behood. And so extending that love through merch and any other products that are connected to what we're doing and what you...
But pretty soon I'll be coming out with my line of salt shakers.
Yeah.
Pepper shakers.
Look what you done, Rashid. Look what you done.
Your fans want
what you done.
as much as they can learn about you
Yeah.
or be connected with you through whatever you produce is a blessing.
Oh, thank you.
They can feel
Thank
more
you.
connected.
Well, hey, I'm thankful. And you right now what you have live and in living color, it's the Sunday Devotional, and it's a great way to support. So, and we appreciate your donations. Your donations go to help us do so much. And thank you. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, and there was a question from, I think it was Terry Lynn, that was asking, how can I give? She wants to, to give more consistently. And I said, well, a good consistent way. I used to poo-poo it, but I don't anymore. I don't poo-poo it no more. I ain't poo-pooing it. It's a text to tithe. And, you can set up your text to tithe as tithely, the tithe.ly, L-Y. Go tithe.ly, and if you are looking now, you can go to my website. You can go to kuumbaemotion.org or RickieByars.org, and you can go to the donate page, and it will take you right there. Tithely, the tithers, the folks who are doing that on a consistent basis, wow, you guys are kicking. That number used to be like very low. Now it's grown to be very substantial.
That's wonderful.
It's
Yay.
wonderful. That's progress. Venmo, thank you very much. And I'm going to change the handles because sometimes you got to go through my name, but we wanted you to know how to find it quickly. But that money doesn't go to me. It doesn't go to me personally. It goes to Kuumba. So that the money goes right into the Kuumba Emotion account. So I just want you to know all that stuff is hooked up to our nonprofit that's here bringing joy to our communities, which is our vision statement. That is our
right,
vision
Mom.
statement. So, moving right along. Yeah. I never can find that important sheet. They got all the good information on it.
Maybe it's time for music.
It's time for what?
Music.
What she said? Oh, music. Oh, music. Music.
Oh, see, I heard music. Some music. That's my Baltimore accent. Some music.
You feel like singing Georgia?
Yeah. That's what I get for being sick.
Oh yeah, and on our prayer list we also have Mike Ryan.
Okay.
I just feel that we need to pray for Mike Ryan, and for our beloved Thea.
Yes.
Where she is. We don't know.
We know she in the arms of God.
Yeah, she's in the
where everybody.
They're in the arms of God. Sometimes you have friends that you don't hear from, and you don't know. You wonder if they're good.
Yeah, we love you.
You want to know that they're all right. So we're claiming that they're in the arms of God wherever they are.
In the beginning, God. asleep, dreaming I was awake. This world confused me and it led me astray. Yes, it led me astray. What could I be to please my mother? What could I do to bring peace to my father? I was spinning around till I finally found that part of me that was always free. Now I'm here for my God to reveal what's said in the beginning. I am here for my God to reveal what's said in the beginning. I am here for my God to reveal what's said in the beginning. In the beginning, I am here for right here my God to reveal what's said in the beginning. And if you walking asleep and you're pulled by the weight of this world, so turn around till it's hard to discern what is up and what is down. I want you to stand. Come on. Standing still and obey your own salvation. 'Cause you are a child of God's creation. You're the light of the world. You are God in the flesh.
far away.
Go back to the beginning.
Filled with confusion and worry.
Go back
To the
beginning.
Oh, in the beginning, God, ooh, stand still and be your own salvation. Your child of God's creation, you the light of the world, you're God in the flesh. And as we awake, y'all, confess with me, hey,
I am here for
feel
my God to
sing it.
reveal what was said in the beginning.
Beginning, yeah, thank you, Lord, thank you, Lord.
I am here
Here
for
for
my God to reveal what was said in the beginning. I am here for my God to reveal what was said in the beginning.
I don't have to worry. I just gotta be.
I am here for my God to reveal what was said in the beginning.
In the beginning was a song. In the beginning, it carries on. From the beginning to the end, it's only God. God. God.
We praise you, God. We lift your name. We lift the name that creates life.
Yes.
We lift you. We sing with you. We love you. We love you. We are grateful for the song that sings through each and every one of us. From the beginning. As the beginning. The way you sparkle through this world. The way you sparkle through these universes, these multiverses. In your variance. In the things that we need to learn through people that we don't get along with. Your song is there. Your song is there, Father. And we hear it. And we vow to hear it. So so that we could sing along with you and understand deeper about that tone that keeps creating life for the universe to further witness itself. That's what we're here to do. And we lift your name in prayer. We bless you. We bless you. We bless your song. For it is a gift in just being when we can take time to be in your presence.
Yes.
Our presence. And do what you do. And do what you do and just be. We go back to the beginning. So we bless you. We bless you for being you. We bless you. And as you carry on throughout infinity, may our song be acceptable and in tune with yours. Amen. Thank you, Georgia.
I honor those who came before us, those who prayed and cared for me, those who dwell in liberation, who permit me now to speak. I call upon our great ancestors, show us how to love and fill our hearts with words of inspiration and embrace us as we heal. We honor those who walked and worked and built and bled and died for me, to stand and sing in celebration and to stand till all are free. Great and mighty Holy Spirit, present now, and you have shown that present you will be forever. Live to me, live through me, sing through my song. The sun, I greet the sun, the brightest star that lights the earth. My soul, my soul, my soul receives, it is a friendly universe. A child, our children meet the sun, the brightest star that lights the earth. They all will see the best unfold inside a friendly universe. We honor those who came before us, those who prayed and cared for us, those who dwell in liberation, who present us now to be Aletheia. Amen. Thank you. Thank you.
What can be said? It's a story in my head about what I never had and what I never said. Oh, but I could sing a song the flowers gave me. Helps me to be strong. It helps me to be free. Now when I'm walking with you,
Walking with God,
when I'm talking,
I'm talking with God.
oh, when I'm praying,
I'm praying with God,
if God is all there is,
and
yeah.
everything is God.
When I'm
I'm laughing with God,
oh, when I'm singing with you, yeah.
I'm singing with God.
Oh, in the arms of my friend.
I'm in the arms of God,
Oh, if God is all there is, yeah.
and everything is God.
God is all there is. Yeah. All there is. Sing something. Sing something. There is a road, a journey we must take, and it starts from within. It's just a step away. Now I can sing a song the Spirit gave to me. It helps me to be strong, yes, and it helps me to be free. So now when I'm walking with you, yes I am.
Walking with God,
And when I'm talking with you, yes I am.
talking with God,
When I'm praying with you,
praying with God.
so if God is all there really, really is, then
Everything is God.
there is a road, a journey we must take, and it starts from within. It's just a step away. Now I can sing a song the Spirit gave to me, and it helps me to be strong, yes, and it helps me to be free. So now when I'm walking with you, I am.
Walking with God,
And when I'm talking with you, yes I am.
talking with God,
When I'm singing with you,
singing with God.
if God is all there really
That's Safi love right there. Everything is love. Yes, Safi. And Safi, when you were singing, I was looking at your eyes.
Okay.
I mean, you know what? You're going to all that made us Safi.
Come on, we got to.
And Naila. All y'all.
Oh, y'all.
All of us in there.
Yeah, we in there.
Yes, we're in there.
Safi in there.
Safi's in there. But when she was singing, her eyes, I looked at her face, and I saw in her face, I saw all her children. Yeah, so you say you're going back to your piano, huh? You say, like, I was more comfortable over here. Okay, thank you very much. But she was singing, in her eyes, I saw, in her face, I just saw her, I saw her eternity for a moment.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just saw it, just like, whoa.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
No, it's real.
you know what I'm saying?
No, I saw it.
It was like, oh. And her, you know, I saw Mama Asali. I saw you. I saw your emergence. I saw everything.
Yeah.
You know, it was just like, yeah. There's more to Safi than meets the eye, y'all.
No, yeah.
Safi,
She, okay.
Oh. And she got a twin sister that ain't as old.
Right.
You know. Right?
Energetically,
I mean, in this incarnation.
Yeah.
In this incarnation. You know, because you know, y'all want to know what I believe? My cosmology?
Go.
Hit it.
Ricky's cosmology.
Rickmology.
Rick. Okay, my brother has his doxology. You know, doxology. My brother's got doxology. His name is Doc.
But we talking Rickmology.
Oh, Rickmology.
Right.
That's got the phone. Oh, we. Okay, so I better go and say it because I almost forgot what mine was. Okay. It was that we're all it. Okay.
Wow.
So we're all it.
That's it.
And that we will all be each other.
Yeah.
That we are intercellular. You know, that now I know there are all kinds of beliefs, all kinds of cosmologies in the world. I'm just talking about mine.
I like it.
Okay. And mine is this. It's like we will all be each other. So we get to be the best of us. You know, the idea is to be the best we can be. That sometimes you come with heart, like David Rotman, whose birthday I think is on the 28th. David Rotman's grandmother, who wasn't the first to say this, but she said it over and over again. She says, you got to play the hand you're dealt. And not complain about it. You got to play the hand you're dealt. Because sometimes you got dealt what feels like a funky hand.
Yeah.
A funky hand. It's like, man, this, that, what, nothing, what, this, that.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's like, what do we do with it? You know,
Come on.
What do we do
Come
with that?
on.
What do we do with that? What does that become? It's like, and we get to be creative.
That's it.
You know, and the sooner we get to the place of, you know what, I can be creative. And when you can get to the place where you can be creative in a holy, holy way, you know, you about to be having a Rickie incarnation.
That's the Rickmology. That's when it gets personal. You be me. That's when you become to be me.
My kids used to say, when they were growing up, they would go like, all fades into mommy, you know. She's full of herself. I'm going, yeah, it's a great self. Wait till you get this incarnation, you're going to know what I'm talking about. You know, so next time I might, you know, who knows? I might, but I don't think, I just think that because it's eternal. It's like,
It is.
It's eternal. It's like, it does what it does what it does. Like, that's what you said. I'm doing what I do. You know, it's like it does what it does through us. But it's got its own equity. And I know that sounds crazy.
No, don't
You know
backtrack.
what I mean?
Come on.
Because this universe is equitable, man. I mean, but more than equitable. That's a terrible word, but that's the best I can do. I mean, it is balance, harmony,
There you go.
joy. I mean, it's all of that.
Yeah.
And until you unfold to get it, to get who you are, and so we do our best.
Yeah.
But enjoy your life. Enjoy this time around. You know, enjoy it.
your life.
Enjoy your life. You know, like Junior said, live your life. Mama used to say. Mama used to say, don't you rush to get old. Mama used to. Oh, Jesus. Mama used to say, live your life. Where? Happy birthday to Hello, Greer. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Shada Muldrow. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Taurus. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Taurus. Happy birthday to you. Taurus. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. You are wonderful. Yes. Yeah. The Tarians, you know, the Tar is a wonderful thing, man. When they in alignment, ooh, you can't find a better one. When they out of alignment, but that's so of any sign. That's so of all of them. But here's a quiz. Here's a very, what's the word when you got a biased? Here's a biased quiz. What's the most, when you're out of alignment, what's the worst out of alignment of all the signs?
It got to be Scorpio, baby.
You get the prize today. You get the prize today. Followed up by Gemini. You get the prize today. You get the prize today.
That's my rising. But I admit
Oh, wait a minute. He's talking. Wait a minute, bro. She's talking, but he had no power. Okay. Taurus rules. Oh, it's on mute.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, there you go, Daddy. Oh, okay.
So Taurus rules the throat chakra, and basically, when you doubt yourself,
Yes.
it blocks, your throat goes into a block.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And so the invitation is to acknowledge and identify what that issue is or challenge is in your life
Yes.
that's causing the block.
Yes.
Because when you address the fundamental and the foundational problem of that challenge,
Yeah.
then the throat will open.
it's true.
The throat will open.
It's true.
Because
right,
I mean, I know, I'm sure you've experienced when you come into a place of recognition in any situation, familial or community or nation, national. Sometimes you get stuck because at that very moment there's an issue of self-worth coming into play. And when you don't claim who you are,
Right. When you don't know who you are.
especially if you don't know who you are, your throat just goes closed.
That's so real.
And so the invitation and the challenge for Taurus is to step into their power and not face the world. Excuse my language.
Oh, wait, what?
He's gonna say that.
We haven't taken we ain't taken the collection yet. No.
And not to accept the world, from behind.
Yes.
You need to turn around and look at the challenge. I mean, and because, Taurus brings us many gifts. Taurus brings us a method. It brings us methodology. It brings us being patient, taking your time to achieve things.
Yes.
As opposed to, fire signs who rush into Taurus says, wait a minute, let's look at all the details.
Yes.
Let's work and become one with the earth.
Yes.
Let's dirty our hands and feel what it's like to be the earth.
Yes.
And,
time.
and that experience and that wisdom that comes from that connection can then be shared with the rest of the world. And the doubting Thomas, because doubting is very much part of that energy of Taurus, will then be allowed to open the third eye, because the bull's eye is Taurus, bull, third eye.
You're talking too long.
The third eye. Okay, look.
Yo, you dropping mad scrolls though.
Right.
He done took us to a whole nother chapter. This is Professor Rashid. He taking us to another chapter.
Hold up.
Yes, it's like the
Let Rashid unroll the scroll.
Right. We gotta roll quick. We about to roll out of here.
Okay, remind me to remind you of that next time.
Rashi.
But
The third eye is the door to our abundance. Thank you.
the third eye is the door to our abundance.
Wow. Thank you.
Hey, yo.
Thank you,
Rashid be deep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Rashid.
That's why I let him have the microphone.
See?
Because I know
Thank you
Rashid's
for
got
that.
something good to
She
say.
let you.
Yeah.
The astrology.
Oh yeah.
Let us- yeah.
Jamal's my nephew. I could go like, just turn it off.
Yeah.
Play some music underneath, and they never know what's happening.
Bringing in that mindset
Change the
of
camera and I'll
abundance.
smile this way. We know how to deal with it when it's but he needs very well versed on so many things of the soul, and thank you for that.
Thank you, Rashid.
because what I was doing was being just funny and you know, what did you say? I wasn't flippant. But anyway. I was fooling around, but when you give it an adjective, it sounds like a judge. You know what I'm saying? So let the church go like, not me. Okay.
Let that Pisces rise.
Yeah.
Let that
Don't
Pisces.
go there.
Yeah.
She ain't drinking nobody's juice.
So
okay?
anyway, but what he did was he brought, because that was fun, and that's good, because it's good to have fun. It's good to have fun. But he brought information that we could live from. That's really good. That even if you're not a Taurus and you're doubting yourself, and you were talking about the throat chakra, you might not say you're not a Taurus. You don't know. It's more to it than just you born under the sign of Taurus. You got to know your chart and your stars and your rising and your planets. But that information is good for anybody. Anybody.
And that's
That
right.
when you're doubting yourself, your throat chakra does. This is your expression, your communication.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we can fuse that with Rickmology. They say we are each other.
Yes.
You see, now when we do that, we take the cosmology, astronomy, astrology, with the Rickmology.
With the Rickmology.
You feeling me?
And then you got the Rick. What you got when you
eye.
music?
And then you call that the B hood.
Hey, now come on, she get.
Equational.
There is a power of presence, one life of all, and no other power can exist outside of the infinite. One love that can only be God's love. Oh yes, I know that I walk. Oh yes, I walk in the love of God. There is a wisdom, a knowing, a loving, and a truth. Whatever you need to know will come in God's way for you. Just say until it shows. I'll pray and I won't move until I know that I walk in the love of God. know in my heart, yes, the power and the glory and the love of God is everywhere. I can see it, it's everywhere. I can feel it, it's everywhere. And I know in my heart, yes, I walk in the love of God. Thanks for joining us this morning. I want to talk about the Soul Sisters Retreat really quickly. It's happening the last weekend in July. Hope you can make it. Go to soulsisterstoday.com. It's the last year that I will be doing it in my capacity. Passing the baton to these beautiful, brilliant women. So you want to be there. It's going to be good. My, oh my, I think it's time to fly. It's such a thing to fly. It's such a thing to leave the ground so close and familiar. So hold me high as I ascend to fly, piercing the air with speed I never owned. Faster than I have flown, upward I go, and oh, how the years will tell you no, how there's no way you're gonna make it through. But don't listen and don't slow down. If you are the one whose time has come to fly, don't be afraid, y'all. Do what you came to do. This incarnation is over all too soon. You came to have life and to have it more abundantly. More abundantly. More joy, more peace, more love. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being me. I'm happy to be you. And the fear might tell you no, there's no way you're gonna make it through. But don't you listen and don't slow down. Don't listen and don't slow down. You can't listen. Don't slow down if you are the one whose time has come to fly. Blessed always, blessed always, for the arms of God surround us. Let our joy be so
blessed always, blessed always, for the arms of God surround us. Let our joy be so triumphant that we rest in God and say amen. Let our joy be so triumphant that we rest in God and say amen.
May all be blessed, and may all find the way to love. May we find the way to love. May we find the ways to forgive ourselves, to forgive each other, and to give and share of our gifts, our love, our peace, and our joy. Ashe, ashe. Peace.
So it is.
So it is.
Let our joy be so triumphant that we rest